Welcome, 4X and strategy game fans. It's Rob from eXplore here today with Astra Exodus, a game that I've just been given permission to do a couple videos of, so you're darn right I took advantage of that because I'm excited to show this game to you. It's got a lot of potential and it's still in beta, and if you haven't already read, you can actually join in the beta if you follow our link down at the bottom and tell them eXplore sent you, and you can get in the beta. The first 100 people to do that will be able to play the beta just as you're seeing in this video. So let's get started. I'm excited. So we've got the sandbox mode. We're gonna go ahead and change things up just a wee bit here. I'm gonna go small. I'm gonna do something like an elliptical. There we go. And composition, we're going to, we're just gonna leave it as average. Oh, there's an N missing of that composition, but that's all right. And everything else we're going to leave the same. All the different victory conditions we're going to leave. We're going to perhaps change the difficulty. Let's say we're a captain. I ain't no commander yet. And we're going to go to the next one. And who are we going to choose? Some pretty cool races here in Astra Exodus. The first being the followers of Kala. They're smart, so they're going to get extra research, and they're also creative, which means they can look at one more research tech per level, and that's a pretty big benefit. We also have the Freudelum Hold. Yeah, Freudelum Hold. They're ancient, so they're going to see the whole galaxy. They're tacticians, so they have better troops, and they're also charismatic, so they're also farmers too. I didn't realize that. Xenophiliacs, so they like them aliens, and they're also not very good at bureaucrating, or they are bureaucrats. Also, I need to say something way before I get too much further into this. The game is still in beta, and there are some spelling errors and stuff like that, but those will be fixed, clearly. The developer of this game is Argentinian, I believe, or Colombian. I'm kind of blanking on that. I'm sorry, Mr. Fernando, but he doesn't speak English natively, so there is some English errors, but they'll all get fixed. It's the gameplay that they're really trying to hone in right now and, you know, take care of. So let's look at the Guardians of the Sea. They're plantoids. That means they don't generate pollution at all in their colonies. They're also honest, which means their corruption's lower. They're tough, so their troops have more hit points, and they also are subterranean, which means they have 50% more population that grow under the ground. And then my Illumina Star Nation, the ones that I played with the last time, my space sharks, like them a lot. They clearly have a benefit to aquatic planets, to colonizing them, and they're industrious as well, so they build stuff faster. And then we have the Ocleato Consortium. They are thorough, so they generate more money. They're also predators, so that little mean guys. Their starship accuracy is better, and they're also industrious, so they're going to generate more construction, more production. And then you have individualist, means they can only they hire one more hero. That's cool. And they have a large homeworld too. That's kind of like the Alkari. I remember the Alkari had a large homeworld. It's sort of Alkari-ish like. They got some wings. And then the Portermi Dominion, they are warlords, so they're going to have more damage. They're predators as well. They are tacticians. They have high gravity, so they don't really care about the gravity stuff. They're thorough, which means they get more generation of commerce, more money. And then we have our Terrans. They're charismatic. They're also peculiar. Provides one planet peculiarity at the homeworld. They're engineers, so their starship defenses are higher, and they're managers, so they actually spend less in upkeep. That's cool. And then finally we have the Valoran Horde. They are fertile, so they breed like Sunzas. And then they have warlords. Again, they're miners, so they actually gain more of the materials that you need for ship construction, stuff like that. And then engineers, which means their defenses are higher, but they're dumb. They kind of look dumb, don't they? Yeah. All right, so who do I choose? You know, I don't know. I want to do something different. I'm not usually... I've played the Illumina Star Nation and the Guardians of the Sea a bunch. I feel like I'm going to do the followers of Kala because I've never actually played them. And I want to see what this creative thing does, how it adds a tech choice per research level. So let's do that. And then we're going to randomize. So before, as you may remember, the first video I did, when you randomized, you actually saw who your opponents were, but the developer heard my pleas and he changed it. So now you don't know. It's completely random. I'll never know until I meet them. And here we are. We are at the very beginnings, our humble beginnings. We can take a look around and see what our map looks like. It's very colorful. I like that about this game. I like that very much. So many space games are dark and gloomy, but this one has some nice color to it, and I like it a lot. First things first, let's take a look at Gogol. I should just put one more extra O in there and call it Google. Gogol is our homeworld, and it looks like we have roughly 8 people on our planet, and you can tell that right now, 8 out of 12. And we're going to change our build queue since it's empty. Let's go ahead and add a frigate to it so that it can help scout out stuff. And then we're also going to perhaps build another colony ship. And we can right click to exit out, which I love. I love that ability. It is something that I've grown to really appreciate. So we're going to take this one out and we're going to send this bad boy to Minhar. We're going to leave our colony ship back here so it doesn't get destroyed. And then let's take a look at research, since it's something that I kind of, succeed in very well here. And it says we should take the entertainment hub as our next project. I think that's over. Well, we're going to find out. There it is. All right, so entertainment hub. That'll be our first one, based on your recommendation there, Lass. And then next time we can do the fission pulse drive, make things a little bit faster. And what should we do for our first weapon? We can... This has got a range of 50 and a damage per second of 15. This has got a range of 80 and a damage per second of 20. I think I'm going to try that one, actually. And we'll take a look at... Oh, I think I missed over this. We're going to take Stellar Commerce, I think. Unless there's something I think might be better. Maybe a +1 colony, or a +1 population would be nice. But I want Stellar Commerce, so we're going to do that. Alright, so next things... Next? Yeah, okay. I do like that the followers of Kala have the 4, because normally it's only 3. Alright, so let's look at Military Council. We're going to do less troop upkeep. Planetary fighters are cool. Plasma rifles, I mean, yeah. Let's do that. Either that or just cramped quarters. No, we don't need more troops. We're going to do plasma rifles. And that might be all that we need to set up for now. We can come back as the game progresses and take research based on what life throws at us. That feels like a good plan. So we're going to take thought. Take it. We're going to take it. We're going to do that. Alright, so let's go ahead and intern. So it says we have an idle fleet, which is just our colony here. And I don't really need to do anything about that. So we're just going to hit intern a couple times. Let our fleet get to Minhar. And we have explored it. So let's take a look. None of these planets are good for me. So to the next planet we go. To the next system we go. You can go right there. And we're going to use WASD to move here. I keep wanting to scroll to edge scroll. But I don't think it's implemented yet. Or maybe it's an option. I don't remember. Ooh, look at that. Awesome. Acuben. So let's go ahead and take a look at this one. Looks like Acuben's 2 here is good for us. It's habitability good. Well, this one has a peculiarity. So let's see what this one is. The peculiarity is a metallic ocean. For the wonderment of our scout ships, we have found actual metallic oceans on the surface of this planet. Due to some sort of unique process, large amounts of metals can be found in liquid state within its surface. Alright, so that would mean we can do some more mining here. But you know what? It's not really going to be my first. I'm going to probably take Acuben's 2 here. So we'll go ahead and send our ship that way. And you, sir, head that way. There we go. Alright. Let's go. Let's have at it. And now that we've gained access here, we're going to go ahead and take Acuben's 2. Colonize it. Very good. And first things first, we're going to build an exo farm. The more food we produce, the quicker we produce people. And then let's go ahead and do a colonial factory so we can increase our production capabilities as well. So, yeah, and then we'll figure out what we want to do from there. Whether it be a research lab or a xenomine or none of the above, we will do what we have to do. So let's go ahead and... Oh, we have to take a look at our first little colony screen. After much toil, I am pleased to announce, exalted Kalale Soki, that we have finally settled our first world, a home away from home, at the planet Akibans 2. Hopefully our people will soon turn this rough zone into an invaluable part of our growing faction. Yeah, we are doing that. So we've got this... What is this here? I just don't remember how that came to be. I thought it was being built here. Did I already build it and send it? I must have. Oh, you know what? That's what happened. It was a part of my little fleet with the colony ship. I'd already built it. It was a quick little build. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and just double look to see if there's anything we are missing. We are not. So we're gonna come back out and then allow turns to progress. Okay, here we go. We're going to take a look at Tian K. Tian K the third is a decent planet here. 80% approval. Looks like we got some room for population. And there's some organic stuff to be mined there. And as you can see, this planet looks pretty cool. It's got some crazy-ass lightning going on. But let's move on. Actually, let's see. Yeah, let's take a look down here. And you are going still there. That's good. All right. And we have a suggestion on planets pending from our advisors. And reveals that building an outpost on Minhar 1 would greatly increase our fleet's range. So, let's see where Minhar 1 is. Oh, I see. Okay, all right. Then maybe we do that. Maybe we go over here and we'll just follow the directions. We'll just do what we're told, right? This is a cruiser. Which one's the construction ship? There we go. Constructor. I do like how they've been given quick little abbreviations so that I know what their role type is. It makes it so much easier. And it looks like we've gained a population here. So we're going to go ahead and drop him down to... Or drop her down to construction. Alright, so what's our research suggestion now? Orbital dockyard. Alright, well then... Plus 10% ship production generated in the colony? Yeah, I think that's a good idea, actually. We will do that. And then we have a suggestion on designs. If I can speak. Alright, our most successful design so far has been the Matriarch 1 from the Matriarch class of Titan starships. Well, I'm not ready to move on that yet. Alright, so we have a suggestion on our government. It might be wise to decrease taxes. Alright, so that'll help us with our approval rate, and it also help us with our production and all that stuff. So, looks like we're already making a decent amount of money. I mean, not that 6 per turn is huge, but it's better than nothing. And it's also in the green, so that's also good. So, we will do what they say. And it looks like this one's going to take us to a wormhole. And we'll just come straight to Gaius here. One turn. We'll take a look at packs and see if there's anything cool about it. Negative. Alright. And we'll take a look now at Gaius. Looks like it's just a red dwarf, so we're just going to move on from there. And Matar has a... What kind of planet is that? Tundra. It's a green tundra planet. That's different. It must be poisonous tundra. Alright, so... And it looks like there's indigenous people here. And we'll keep moving on. We're going to keep exploring them as much as we can here. I do believe that as soon as I can get this constructor, we'll go ahead and build that outpost here at Minhar as it's suggested. And there's some native population there. We've done that. We found an industrial derelict on Gaius. And yes, of course, Gaius has been... We're already sending that here, right? We did that? I believe I did that. Yeah, that's what the green line's there for. To remind me. Starship version 1 built at Olakar. So here's another colony ship. Is there a really good colony? Let's take a look. So we can take a look at the planets here. And then we can, I believe there's a habitability one, right? So hospitable, yes. So we have Gogol 2, Akubens 1, and Akubens 2. And we've already got Akubens 1. Tian-K 3 was probably the next one we should take. So let's go ahead and move our fleet to Tian-K. And voila. We expand. We're going to take this one now that we've got it. We're going to send it to Minhar, and we're going to build that outpost that I wanted to do. That'll extend our range. Alright, so Mizar has been... Alright, not too bad, not too bad. So we'll take that Terran planet next, probably. Dead Gaia. Ooh, whatever from this world takes now... Whatever form this world takes now, it clearly wasn't always like this. Given the enormous presence of surface-level organics, it's almost sea-like form. So it's a dead Gaia, which means I gain additional organics. So in addition to the 0 that it currently has right now, it would add 5 to that. But it's also not hospitable for me, so yeah, it's a big negative. Thank you though. All right, so we're gonna go over here to Regulus, and another turn until we can do Tian-K. Colonize this one. Very good. And let's take a look. See, we've got fission pulse drive developed now. Akubens 2 has gained labor, which now has moved to construction already, which is great. We've arrived at Terran. Yep, okay. We have fleets that we need to move. New colony established, and we have fission pulse drives now. So let's go ahead and take a look at our designs. And we will do a new design. This will be specifically for, I believe, the fission pulse drive allows me to move faster. So we're going to make like a scout ship here. So fission pulse drive, there we go. And we're going to go ahead and build a couple capacitors. And then a couple nuclear batteries. And then now we have everything here. As long as it's all white, it means that we're good. If it's red, it means clearly that you need something. Alright, and yeah, the tactic will be to disengage because it's going to be our scout. We're just going to call it a scout. And yeah, that should be all I need. Well, we could consider mounting a red laser, and everything stays the same, so that's good. You can actually do it from here. Like you can click on these here, or you can just click on this over here. So it's easier to kind of see where that mount would be, and then also where its field of fire is. But like here you would have a 360 field of fire, but here they are only forward facing mounts. But we can use the red laser here on our scout ship to kind of give it a little bit of defense, and we're going to save it. All right, and what we'll do is we'll build a couple of them here. And where's our scout? Where is I? Where is I? There it is. A couple scouts. We're going to X out this. And let's go ahead and build an entertainment hub afterwards. And we'll consider housing construction as well. That'll help increase our population here. So, alright. Back out. Installation of Exofarm built at Akubens 3. So we're doing some good stuff there. We did say we were going to come back to this, so let's look back what we want to do. We will do xenomining because we'll need some more of that stuff as we build ships. Clearly, we'll always want some more research, and then entertainment hub. And then we might do some housing. Yeah, we'll build some housing so that we can increase our population here. All right, so let's keep going. All right, so Regulus was... yeah, a dud, pretty much. Oh, and we've come here, too. So let's go ahead and build that outpost. We'll build it on this one and build an outpost here. Very good. So now we will be able to move from there. Launch off of that. So we've got 3 planets and a 4th system under our control, which is great. Doing well, doing well. So Olakar has gained a new laborer. We can probably just leave him there for now because I think if I take him away, it will reduce our food. Yep. We're consuming 10, we're only generating 9, so we'll leave him there. And that way we can actually generate more people as well. Alright, don't care about the designs right now. Ooh, very good. We have a hero available for hire. Let's take a look. Definitely some sort of robot. You cybernetic person, you. Alright, so they're thief and a saboteur, which means they are definitely lined up to be a spy. Right? So, or as they call them, operatives. I would like to hire this person. I'm going to. But now I need to increase my tax rate because my money is now dropping. I don't have anywhere to go yet, but that's a good hero to have. So I'm going to wait until we have contact with another species, and I'm going to send him in a heartbeat. All right. Well, our treasury is running dangerously low. You don't share. Yeah, we're gonna have to fix that as soon as we can. We found an abandoned starship. While exploring the course of the star system. Oh, very good. All right, we found a Dame 1. There's a queen, and there's... Ooh, okay, that wasn't... I thought it was a Dame 1, but okay. Whatevs. Moving on. And we've got our new... Which one's our new one? There's the old one, and then... Wait... I thought I called it Scout. Could have sworn I called it Scout. Fission pulse drive. This one has a fission pulse drive. Are they named individually? Maybe I'm... Yeah, okay. So, take that one, send it here. Take that one, send it here. It only takes 3 or 4 turns, which is great. And then we're going to go ahead and... Acumen's 2. So, what's next? We're going to have the Xenomine next. Keep on, keep it on. We gotta find another race so we can use that operative. We definitely actually might want to consider changing up our research here and bringing this forward instead so that we can build some of this stuff. Stellar commerce, because we are in need of some cash. Alright, so looks like doing that has turned off sound effects. There we go, it came back. Alright, and one of our... Yes, okay, so let's take a look. Spica here. Looks like that would be a good place to colonize. And it looks like Imperia has a good one too. Imperia 4. I might want to push out the Spica so that we can kind of grab that foothold. And let's build a colony ship. It would be... Where is the Virgin? There we go. We're going to let the housing development do its thing for 1 more population point, and then we'll take it away. And then we'll have 2 colony ships ready to go. Alright. Let's hope that we can... We don't have enough transports. Let's build transports at Acuben's. We'll just build 1 after we build this thing here. So, we'll need a freighter fleet. There we go. And we should be done with that research very soon. 24 of 30, so maybe a couple more turns. And we have Governor Melody... Melody who? Melody somebody. Melody Kunka. And she's an environmentalist. She's a celebrity, so she doesn't have as much upkeep. Whoa, okay, alright. And she's an entertainer, so she increases morale, but I don't need any of those, so... Melody, I appreciate, but I don't need you. And we got Admiral Slogan here. Soligan here. Smuggler and an engineer. So his smuggler ability allows him to generate money. And then we have engineer, which repairs starships. I don't have the money to take you on right now, I'm sorry. Very good. So we finally got stellar commerce. Let's see what we can do to build stuff to take advantage of that. Alright, is that something that I can build? Or is it streamlined trading? Yeah, that's what it is. So, grants the target colony 60 credits on completion. So let's bring it over to Oh. Should we do more here? I feel like we should do more here. I meant to do something here. And what we'll do is do the same thing we did with the last one. Take care of those, and then we'll allow the housing to build a little bit. And they're not very happy. So we'll do an entertainment hub as well. Alright, and what we wanted to do was take a look to see what we're gaining money now. So we'll just leave it as is for just a briefest of moments. And I really want to see if I can get out far enough to find somebody else. So you and your somewhat faster star drive here, can you come down here? Nope, not all the way this far. You can come down that way. Alright, good. And you can actually maybe take this. Yeah, there we go. Alright. I really want to make sure that I take advantage. Oh no! Alright, so a data net infection threatens the galaxy. Our information systems have been infected, exalted, Soki. Not only ours, but the entire galactic data net is under attack by this virus. Alright, so what we can do is research it now through our special research. We're going to go ahead and put it behind these last two. But the problem is that it's actually, everything's going to be slowed down as a result until we're done. So, and even researching that particular infection is going to take a while too. So, alright, let's see if we can get through. Alright, so Governor Arkello Natelli is available. And Arkello's a trader, a celebrity, and an industrialist. This would actually be a really good hero to have. But he's asking for 270. 270? My god. You know, now I wish I hadn't taken him now. Alright, so they can do hacking. Ooh, that would be great. Stealing, I really wish I could do any of these. But I don't have another faction to do those against. So we're going to go ahead and keep ending turn until we find somebody. And we have our colony ship ready, so we're going to go ahead and send that to Spica as I had imagined we would. And an installation Xenofarm has been built on Tian K. It's good. We're going to get our colony up and running up there so that we can expand our travel capabilities here. Which means as soon as we get to this second turn here, we'll go ahead and colonize Spica 4. And we will build a Xenofarm and the Colonial Factory. I didn't mean to double click all those, but that's fine. That's exactly how we want it, right there, just like that. And now we can push out a little bit farther. So hopefully we can get involved with somebody here, please. Because I could steal their money. I want to steal their money. Alright, so we've actually developed plasma propulsors, which are going to make us faster in combat. We found an alien device on Corniforio. Alright, so unlocking plasma propulsor. Nice. Okay, that's why we got it. Excellent. Very good, very good. And it looks like we've got our newest colony ship. We'll go ahead and colonize Imperia. We're just colonizing everything, man. Everything. Alright, our treasury's running low. Oh, I was hoping not to go there, but we're going to have to do it. We're going to have to go to 50%, which is going to really upset people. Alright, so our colony ship is now at an Imperia. We'll go ahead and take Imperia. And we'll do the same thing that we've done with these other ones. Xenofarm, Colonial Factory, and maybe Entertainment Hub instead. We'll see. Alright, let's zoom out, see what we've got here. Alright, we've got control of 5 systems through our colonies. And then we have the outposts here on Minhar. And we still haven't found anybody. Where are you guys? I need to know. No, I don't want them to go there. Can they go here? No, they're just gonna stay here then. Huh. I wonder where my opponents are. I'm gonna find you. Alright, so... what's that there? One of our fleets has arrived at Eltonin. There is something there. A peculiarity with robots. Ancient robots. Okay, increases my production. Maybe we'll find somebody here at Xian. And we've gained a laborer at Tian-K, which is great. It looks like they've gone straight to mining, which is okay, actually. That's probably a pretty good place for them. Even with an entertainment hub, our morale is pretty low, and that has to do with our tax rate, which we have to keep up right now because my operative is doing nothing to pay for himself. Alright, let's see if we can... Can we go this far out? Nope, we can't. So what we'll do is now consider... There's one transport optimization, subsurface. Mega rig is going to give us organics, hydroponic farms, add 2 food. Let's do that. That one's good. And I believe there's something that's going to help me increase my range. So let's look for those. Plasma pulsar, which I guess just became that thing. I'm going to research on that level. Let's find... Maybe... No, cloning center is probably just going to produce people faster. Where are you at? Huh? Oh, there we go. We can do this. 25% commerce generated in the colony. That'll be something good to have, for sure. But I also want to do something to increase my range, which might be environmental life support. There we go. Let's do that. I really want to get around and start finding other people. Alright, Acubans 2 gained a colony. Oh, look at this. We've just been killing it over here and forgot all about them. Alright, so we'll add construction and we'll definitely do something for commerce. Alright, so there's 16 now. We might be able to reduce it, right? Yes. Alright, very good. And maybe we come over to our main... Yes, we'll be able to add one to commerce here as well. Very good. That way we can help our people be a little bit happier, which is super important. But we also need that money. Oh, and we'll need some transports. So let's go ahead and build another transport here. Freighter fleet. We'll just build 2. And that way we won't have to come back to do that again. And then orbital dockyard, because ship production is going to be important here. Alright, yes, so we've got the life support developed. We can start pushing our ships out farther. So they're going to go to Larry 5, and then you can go to Columba. And I believe there was another ship over here. There we go. You're going to go to Choku. We're going to find out what's around me. Hoping to find somebody, please. He's ranked up even though he hasn't done anything. Good for you. You keep on keeping on with your counterintelligence to nobody. He has 1 skill point to use, so we're going to give him... He's good at stealing, so we're going to give him another one of those. Because I really need some money when he's capable anyway. So we're giving him a point to thieving. That thieving bastard. Alright, so this one's... Oh, wait, nope. We've got Nella Micron per Saiko. He's a general. He looks like a mean little bird. But I'm not going to use him. I need money. I need to keep what I've got. And you need to hurry up and start exploring. Alright, so we've got a ship here at Howard too. So let's go ahead and push it to Asgard if I can. Maybe Ukta. Nope. Maybe. Nope. I'm kidding. Deus Ex then. Here we go. Wow, I'm surprised. I just like, I can't find anybody. They must have been on the opposite ends. Alright. Let's hope. Let's hope it happens soon. Alright, Imperia 4 is gain of labor. So they're going straight to construction. And then Tian K has one as well. Instead of metals, how about we do commerce as well? And that way we're making quite a bit of money now. And we'll be ready for whoever decides that they're going to pop up eventually. But let's also take a look and see if there's something beyond extended life support. There we go. We'll do that. And this doesn't really seem to be affecting anything, so I'm not too sure I'm worried about it. And if it's global, then that means everybody's affected by it. I'm just not too concerned. Alright, occupants 2 is gain to labor. We're going to go ahead and send that person to also conduct some commerce. We'll drop that tax rate just a little bit more. Very good. Alright, at turn 105, I'm going to call it an episode. So hopefully we can catch somebody first. Oh, Lord. Oh, man. We're going to run right into a galactic menace. And we're not going to be able to do anything about it. So we're just going to go ahead and auto-retreat. Everybody's going to die. Because that's just the way it works. And what we might do, what I know I'll do, is I'll prepare a fleet capable of destroying that, or at least taking it on for a little bit. And we're going to go ahead and go back to Google. Oh, why? That's not the one I wanted. I want to call it Google, but I can't. Alright, so let's go ahead and build some mean-looking ships. This is the Matriarch. It's got an iron thruster, so let's go ahead and design a good ship that's a bit larger. Maybe the Matron, the Virgin, the Queen, the Governess. It's a battleship. All right, let's do that one. And we'll go ahead and give it... Nope. We're going to give it a new engine first. We're going to give it the plasma propulsor. And we're going to start looking at these points. All right, so nuclear missile launchers for these two. Then we'll look at massive drivers on the big ones. And then before we go too much further, let's go ahead and make sure we can have enough battery power for this. Alright, so there we go. We need ordnance though, basic hold. Alright. Very good. Okay, so we can actually probably reduce these. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. No! I did not mean to right click. I'm sorry. I know that's not fun to watch. This is the battleship, right? Okay, let's go back to it. So we're going to do the massive drivers again. My apologies. I did not mean to hit that right click. And we'll go back to the nuclear missile launchers. And then we're going to add some capacitors. And we're going to add some basic holds here. Then we're going to come back and add some more stuff. Alright, so it needs an engine. So let's add one more of these, right? And then... Oh, wait. I'm not adding. I'm taking away. Alright, there we go. And that should be good. It's probably pretty mean. I don't know how much more I can actually put in this thing. So I have 9 out of 16 support modules. So we can probably do more. Let's do more. Red laser. Red laser. And we'll add another nuclear battery. And energy weapons consume great amounts of power, which, although generated by a power supply, must be condensed briefly before firing in a capacitor. So I believe I'm good with that because I don't have that many lasers. Alright, I'll put one more on there just in case. I do have some lasers. I don't have 0 lasers. And we'll add another to our basic holds. And we have a pretty mean looking ship now. So it'll engage. Let's call it Mean Mind. Because we're mindy people. And we'll save. And between now and then, the next episode, I'll build a few of them. And then we'll come back and destroy that. What is it? I know it's some sort of menace, but oh, it doesn't have a name. Alright, so we're going to destroy the menace. We're going to kill it. And hopefully, I'll also do a little bit more exploration, and we'll have to find somebody else. But you know what I think? I think what it is they're all over here. If it's, I don't know if it's 1 or 2, but maybe because I've chosen a smaller map, it's just one other faction, and they're over here somewhere. So, yeah. Stay tuned for episode 2 because we're going to see what combat looks like in full force because I'm going to build the biggest fleet I can and we will do our best to take out this galactic menace. So thanks for watching, guys. This was Rob from Explore with Astra Exodus. If you have any questions or you want to see anything or if you have comments, complaints, or anything, just let me know in the comments below. But until then, keep exploring.